how to calculate expectation, variance, and standard deviation using calculators that follow the MS models, like the Casio FX95 MS. The main feature of an MS is something like this, and yeah, technically this is the change feature, and the underlying functions can also be discovered. So we have this as our data. For our probability mass function, you have x values from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with corresponding probabilities adding to 1. And we have already calculated for the mean, the variance, and the standard deviation using the formulas we have already learned. So how do we do this in an MS model? Make sure you turn this on. Then you clear the memory of your calculator by pressing Shift CLR, then pick SCL, then execute by pressing the equal sign AC. Again, Shift CLR, SCL equals AC. You will not notice anything just yet, but you have to content yourself with the fact that the memory should be cleared. Now, if you're not sure, you can do this again. Shift CLR SCL equals AC. So, granting that your mode is already in SD. Now, so to be able to calculate all these, you must be in SD mode. So mode SD. All right. So how do we enter this data? We will have to enter these numbers first. So there will be two parts of your data entry. We will have to enter 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 this way. So enter 3, then DT. There's a DT key here. Then 4, DT, 5, DT, 6, DT. Notice as you enter something in the memory counter also tells you of how many entries have already been placed. So I have 4 entries already. That means I have entered 6. I need to enter 7 one last time, and then data. So that means I have 5 entries in my memory. Now to calculate to enter the probability values, you will need to play around with this navigation key. So you have to press the navigation key up several times until you find yourself across frequency 1, which is 0.2. So you replace that with 0.2, then press the equal sign. Notice there's going to be a change there, that frequency 1 originally was 1, now it became a 0.2. Now navigate once more and go to frequency 2. In frequency 2, the frequency now is going to be changed to 0.3. So you press 0.3, then press the equal sign. So the second entry now has an entry of 4 with a probability of 3.3. Let's do the same for the third. So go to frequency 3. We're supposed to have a 0.1 there. So press 0.1 and equal sign. Then frequency 4, the fourth entry is going to have a frequency of 0.15. So we'll change that to 0.15. And then the last entry, 7, has a frequency of 0.25. So frequency 0.25 now. Okay, there you go. So all things considered, now even if you clear the screen, we are now ready to compute for the following, and it all can be found here in the key where there's a secondary function that says S bar. So press Shift S bar. The important values you will need are 1 and 2. 1 will give you the mean, 2 will give you the standard deviation. So 1 will give you 1, then press the equal sign. That's 4.95 over there. And if we have to compute for the standard deviation, you have now Shift S bar again. Please choose number 2, sigma x. So 2, then press the equal sign, 1.499, etc., which is now the standard deviation, and squaring it will give you the variance, 2.2475. Okay, there it is. Okay, so again, shift S bar, shift S bar 1 equals will give you the mean. Shift S bar 2 equals will give you the standard deviation. After the standard deviation, when you square it, it becomes the variance. So I guess that's it. Thank you.